Good evening. How we doing? What's up, everyone? Another week working on the Hypno's Lullaby tune we started last week. We got chat up so I can actually see. Hang on. What's up, radio? Springy, Rosen, Drep. I like pizza. Me too, pizza. Dakota, Rust, Retro, Bobby. The last channel on YouTube. Yeah, we're going to be working on lyrics. What's up, Coffee Lemon? Ari, Nurses. Salty, yeah. So we're going to be writing some lyrics. Hey, Gabriel. Redo, Retro. So, yeah. Let's look at what we came up with last time and take a quick listen. Today we're going to be playing through, I'll play the music a little longer. I'll talk for a bit. Yeah, today we're going to play through, yo, Chewy. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Chewy. Chewy944, thank you. Truly, truly helping so much. Thank you. You're doing a Hypno's Lullaby 2 song, Coffee? Oh yeah, go for it. Hey, Phantom. Did I play FNF online yet? We're going to do that tomorrow morning. We're going to do that first thing tomorrow morning. Should you ask your crush to homecoming? Yes, absolutely, Donathan. Go for it. I can't promise it'll go the way you want it to, but it's better than having regrets not doing it. So, yeah, we're going to try to write the lyrics to the Hypno's Lullaby tune today. Oh, thanks, Bobby. Thanks. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb, the one who waits came out yesterday. That's going pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how that came out. Hey, Salty Banana, what's up? Retro, you're remixing Darkest Matters? Sweet, I want to hear that. Phantom, what comes out soon? Oh, thanks, Mark. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, let's take a listen to what we got, and then we'll dive into the lyrics. Here's what we had last week. There's one thing, the synth patch, I was listening to this in the car, and it kind of bugged me. And I feel like this needs to be just a little more open. Okay, that's better. Cool, let's take a listen. How's it going, Timothy? Verse, right? Correct, Little Bits. This is not going to be a Friday Night Funkin' song. When Deep Depth Riot comes out, will I play it? I'm not familiar with it. I'll check it out. Sweet. Okay, this is sounding pretty cool. There's one thing that's bugging me already. Whoa, why can I scroll that far? That's wild. That's new. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Okay, it was kind of bugging me in these sections in particular that this bass is just like this synth bass, and I really want like a live bass in here too. So let's swap that out. We'll make another track where we have an actual live electric bass. Radio, yeah, I started on time. It's wild. I don't usually do that, I know. Hey, what's up, chair? There we go. And I don't know about this octave jumping thing in this bass part. I think it works in the sub bass, but not anywhere else. So, there we go. Cool. And I just want that going anywhere there's like a live guitar part. Am I using a distortion guitar? Oh, yeah. Always. Are there going to be gold references in this? Yeah, so I was giving thought to like what references we should put in here. And I was thinking the Lavender Town creepypasta, and yeah, maybe the Lost Silver one, right? Hey, good luck on the PSAT. I mean, not a monochrome reference necessarily. Like, I'm not referencing Friday Night Funkin' stuff, just the creepypastas. Those same FNF mods were based on. I should add a break where it's just the metronome for 5 seconds. That's a good idea. I like that. Yeah, we've got this clock ticking. That's going to happen right here. Good call. In fact, we almost might already kind of be doing that. Why is that there? Oh, no way. Okay. Yeah, that's going to happen right here before this guitar hits. Good call. That's cool. Tennis does look like a fun sport. My wife played it in high school. Lavender Town. I did sneak the Lavender Town theme in here a little bit. Very subtly. Really sneaky. And that's awesome, Phantom. Good luck. And I'm glad you're composing music. Sort of like volleyball, but you have a racket and the ball is smaller. I guess so. I never thought about it that way, Bobby. Okay, let's start giving some thought to... let's read the creepypastas that we're going to base this on, and then give some thought to the lyrics that we're going to make use of. I'm just going to kind of summarize the Hypno's Lullaby one because I don't want to spend 10 minutes of the stream just reading. That's kind of a bummer. But basically, it's from the point of view of this kid, Jimmy, who is unhappy in his home life. He's at school. He's getting made fun of for liking Pokemon. No one likes you, you Pokemon freak, because people said that ever. His limbs shook and his face turned red. For a minute, Preston thought Jimmy looked like a red version of the Hulk. Like, you mean like the Red Hulk? The actual character, the Red Hulk? Okay. Kids played Shark in the sandbox. What does that mean? How do you play Shark in the sandbox? Are children under the sand? That sounds dangerous. Preston sighed, staring at them, but he turned away. He had lots of friends, after all. Pokemon. This is an upsetting creepypasta. Yeah, so he sees a Hypno in the forest, and I'm... Okay, so anybody else who's read this creepypasta, is this an actual Pokemon he meets, or is it just a freaking dude in a Hypno costume? Because if you read the text here, like, the first was that the Pokemon's face looked rough and paper-like, almost as if it were made of paper mache. And his eyes were set back as though Hypno wore a mask. Like, is it just a dude? Is it just a dude wearing a mask? Because why is that text there if it's an actual Pokemon? His skin looked more like a yellow long-sleeve shirt and pants, right? That's much worse. That's much scarier implications, frankly. Anyway, that's an upsetting little interpretation I made while reading this the other day. But yeah, the Pokemon's just like, the Hypno's just like, come with me, blah, blah, blah. You can talk, you don't even move your mouth. I'm a psychic type Pokemon. I don't need to talk. God, it's upsettingly. Anyway, can I do a Friday Night Funkin' song on that? Nope, I'm not writing any more Friday Night Funkin' songs for mods. I'm sorry. And then he gets called back to school, blah, blah, blah. He's at home. He sees the Hypno outside his window. His parents are arguing. It's very sad, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, they go on a class trip to a cave, I guess, to go see a cave. I don't know, weird class trips. And then the Hypno finds him in a clearing, and he, like, gets abducted and wakes up in the Hypno's cave. So I don't think we're going to follow the structure of the original creepypasta or story the way we did with Play With Me or Cult of the Lamb. Both of those followed like a really linear like structure through the storyline, in that like verse 1, verse 2, and the ending were really like acts 1, 2, and 3 of the original story. That doesn't feel like it'll work as well here, and I think it's going to be more of a general tone like thing, that we're composing more of an overall concept around the Hypno. So I want to pull up the wiki on this dude. And we're probably going to be working more from these than we do the original creepypasta. Here's the Lavender Town Syndrome one. It was a supposed peak in unaliving and illnesses of children shortly after the release of Red and Green back in Japan. They occurred only after the children reached Lavender Town, whose theme music had on extremely high frequencies. Yeah, so maybe we'll make reference to like mass hysteria or something. I don't want the lyrics to be too graphic or dark, frankly, both because, I don't know, it doesn't feel good, and also just for like, I don't know, YouTube monetization reasons get limiting. But also I just don't feel good about writing a song like graphically about that stuff. That doesn't feel right. Hey, Space Dust, what's up? And hey, Davis, I inspired you to start composing your own Friday Night Funkin' songs. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Go for it. Yeah, so we're going to keep this on the more vague side. I actually want to listen to, I want to read the lyrics to break my mind, because that is what I'm using as the overall biggest inspiration tonally for this. And I'm just curious what he says in this, because I actually don't know the words to the song. I've listened to it a million times. I just have no idea what the words are. Let's do an acoustic cover of this real quick. Just because I want to see how DA approaches his lyric writing, and this feels like the best way to do it. Where is it? Welcome, little child, to the darkest fields inside. Come and join the fun, take a journey through the night. Watch the closest doors as the night consumes you more, taking every piece of innocence that never sees the light. So grab your only ammunition, common sense and torch. The corridors are filled with fright when something's on the porch. Along will you last, though the memories of the past. Without a light to shine, the only soul that's left is yours. Okay, yeah, see, this is like super, it's not so on the nose about the original source material, right? Like, none of these are lines from Five Nights at Freddy's. Song of the Lamb. I want to check that out, Norby. Cool. Break my mind. Break it till the tail unwinds. Force my thoughts through hell and back. Leave me alone tonight. Break my heart. Break me till I fall apart. This can't be real, this can't be right. Now die inside the flames of your fright. Okay. So, damn it. Cool. So I'm getting just the level of really distance he's putting from the original lyrics then. Cool. Okay. With that in mind, I think I actually want to start kind of like we did with Cult of the Lamb by writing the melody first, and then we'll kind of retrofit lyrics to that melody. I turned it into a campfire, so we need campfire remixes. Yes. Sometimes when you make a song very empty, even playing several instruments at once. Okay, Rodrigo. Oh, I gotcha. So that's one of those things that I can't really diagnose without hearing specifically what's going on, Rodrigo. But if your song is feeling empty, like, you can make songs feel full with just 2 or 3 instruments, right? So it could be something in what those instruments are playing that's making things not feel as full, the chord voicings between them. Make sure you're covering all the jobs that instruments need to cover in a song. You need chord instruments, first and foremost. You really need a bass playing low, the root notes of each chord. You need percussion. And then you need melody. Yeah, drum loops are fantastic, Phantom. I use drum loops all the time. So I would really spend some time remaking and studying the songs you like, figuring out all the instruments that are going on and what all of them are playing, and put put that, what you learned from remaking those, into your own practice. Yeah. Space Test. I covered a Splatoon song with Lame Genie. Go check it out. We did clickbait together. It was a lot of fun. And because there's no real lyrics, Lame Genie made up lyrics that matched the sounds I made, and it was so much fun. It was great. Highly recommend going to watch it. I'm going to link it in chat because it's so much fun. Everyone goes up to Lame Genie. They rock. I think I'm coming up soon. There I am. This is my first on-screen appearance in a video in like a month or two. Anyway, that's awesome. What guitars do I use? I use this one. It's a Carvin. Carvin TL70H. The company is not called Carvin anymore. They're called Kiesel now. But any like name brand guitar is good. Find one you like. Can I watch the video where he gets buff in the first place on stream? I have no idea what you're talking about, literal chair. Let's write a melody. That's okay, Phantom. Do I plan on making more song tutorial streams? Maybe. I don't know, Rodrigo. I'm still figuring out a lot of stuff about what my channel should be. Let's write a melody here. Let's just make up a melody. Instrument. There we go. I have a class. Yeah, I am working on online courses. Melody, scratch and melody reference. And here's where I want our melody to come in. And like I said, I really want Break My Mind to be like what's the mental starting point for this. So we're just going to sketch out a vocal melody and then we'll figure out lyrics to go with it. Let's slow this down. Oh, we're in F sharp minor. Oh, why did I write it in that key? Okay, fine. I've covered songs from Delta in Chapter 2, but I haven't written anything for it, Phantom. Getting ideas. all feels like it'll work, actually. I'm surprised. Sometimes, like, Cult of the Lamb was like that, too. It like, the entire melody was, like, just first try, wasn't it? And that ended up being the final vocal melody. It's wild. I want to go back and listen to that first stream and see, like, how far we got with that melody. Because I feel like we got really... It was pretty much done. Well, I make a metal version of Cult of the Lamb. It is, Bobby, like, that is metal, right? I don't know what else... what else I could do from there to make it more metal. Intruder, I did a metal version because it wasn't a metal song at all. But Cult of the Lamb, super much metal from the beginning. Acoustic version, on the other hand, absolutely. Okay, so I tweeted about this a little bit, but I was thinking of doing at the end of the year, which is like, I guess I'll start that next month. Yeah, doing an acoustic version of like all my originals that I've done so far. So Play With Me, Intruder, The One Who Waits, and probably this one as well. I have the way I would do Intruder kind of mentally mapped out. And Cult of the Lamb, yeah, it would be Tori singing the Lamb's part. I haven't asked her that yet, but she's watching now. So Tori, you want to sing half of it? You want to do a duet on an acoustic version of that song with me? So I think she's watching upstairs because she texted me that our cat is watching. Didn't I make an orchestral version of the song? I mean, there's orchestral parts in the song. I tweeted out just the orchestral tracks soloed. They're in the final mix, though. They're way back there, but they're in there. I would like to cover Break My Mind. It would have to be far away from when I released this, though, so it's not as obvious that I just completely ripped him off. While this is flowing, let's write a chorus melody. Oh, she's in? Cool. Good. Yeah, T Acoustic 3 is my wife. Okay. Let's get a sense of like where this is tempo-wise, because I forget. And let's listen to the melody we just wrote. What's up, Arco? Taco Oostic 3. And then like, yeah, rap vocals in between here. That'll be good. Okay. The other thing I'm ripping off in this is my own song, Does It? Like if you listen, it's totally, this chorus right here. Is just such the same vibes as like. But that's okay. But I am totally going to rip my own vocal melody for that. What about drums? What about drums, Necrotic? Yeah. on like the tip of my musical mind. Back into the verse. Cool. I think that works. I agree the drums could be louder. Synth doing like a stutter. We could try that, Terzo. Spike, use like MT drums or something. That's really MT power drums. Isn't that like really light on CPU? You don't have to use like the perfect VST if you're just having fun making music. Totally good. You can make great sounds with that. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so we've got why did I sound like Rick Sanchez for a second there? Yeah, Morty, we gotta write lyrics now, Morty. Just start writing down words, see what happens. It's real freeform. I'm Pickle Dean! That's gone. The voice is gone. That's, there's a reason I fall into that sometimes. And it's that I was trying to, I was working with my voice coach really hard on getting like gritty sounding vocals. Like a 2000s metal, like, yeah, kind of thing. That was terrible there. Don't do that at 8 o'clock at night, I guess. And the only way I could get into that tone of voice was to do the Rick voice, and it worked. So I spent like an inordinate amount of time practicing singing, basically in Rick's voice, to sing the vocals on the Minecraft song I'm working on. Eddie Vedder. No, Eddie Vedder is very different. Eddie Vedder's like, yeah, he's got like this weird, awful vibrato. I hate Eddie Vedder's voice. I'm sorry. What's up, Patrick? Okay, let's think about lyrics here. Let's read about Hypno a second. And we can pull a little bit from this, I think. I don't want to pull it like directly because I don't want this to be like just safety lullaby. And Sammy Hagar. I don't think it's anything like Sammy Hagar. I want to kind of evoke these tones, but I don't necessarily want to literally take these words. Hypno appears in the song by manipulating some children. Follow it, promising them protection and tons of fun during the middle of the song. I guess, was it a song first? No, it was a creepypasta story. Creepy. So let's start with just a lyric from this. Yeah, it's creepy. So we'll start with Come to Me. Oh, that's the first words of the Cult of the Lamb song too, isn't it? Whatever, who cares? It's my song. We'll save that for later. In the Dark. That's a good first. In the Dark. What's up, Laura? It was a poem that got turned into a song that got turned into a creepypasta. Interesting, Shrew. Cool, cool. Salty Fox, yo! Salty Fox, thank you for joining so much. That means, so you joined longest fan ever. That means you get to hear all my releases a day early, which is awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, Salty. Truly helps me so much. Thank you. In the dark. I feel like a lot of what I'm pulling from is going to be kind of the same mental space I wrote the Play With Me lyrics from, and that's okay. That's fine, because they really are similar stories, to be honest. Let's see, once he's in the cave, what's Hypno say? Here you stand alone now with... That's pretty good, Springy. That's okay, Necrotic Demon. Just being here and watching is helping. Thank you. Yeah, definitely going to reference the Swinging Pendulum. Totally. Let's get Rhyme Zone up. Let's get near rhymes. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far. We need 5 syllables. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far. It doesn't have to rhyme. We already got far. That's a rhyme there. Don't stray too far. There's no need to cry. Yeah, but we're not there yet. It does rhyme. That's a good line, Blapers. That's really good. Right now, it's just kind of warning you. We're not like this is. So if you think of like the structure of a horror movie, you don't see the monster right out front, right in the beginning, right? Because that blows it. So we got to build the tension, and we're right now just like saying like, you know, don't go into the dark, man. Because there's something. We got to keep it like super vague, and then we get it in, you know? It moves in and closer. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far. I want to say like off the path, you know? Getting into like into the woods territory here, some Sondheim stuff. Hello, little girl, what's your rush? Don't go in there, bro. There's a weird long-nosed yellow small man in there. Bobby, I already wrote that. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far. Yeah, but we already used dark springy. Hypno stops to big flowers. Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. Don't stray. Oh, we're going to move past it. Out in the woods. Alone in the woods. Alone in the woods. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Corner of your eye, don't stray too far. Yada yada yada. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. As 138 BPM coffee in 12/8. So those beats are all dotted quarter notes. Or you can just write it as 4/4, 138 BPM with like all triplets. Understood? That's good. I don't think that's going to need a rhyme because that's in a... maybe it can. Corner of your eye, don't stray too far. Words at least you thought you were. This next line is, look in my eyes. I hear that. You thought you were. You thought you were. I want to say something like the pendulum gets you here. I don't know. You thought you. Adventure Time. Come on and grab it. I think that's taken, Vanilla. You thought you were. Look in my eyes. Look in my eyes. Watch as the pendulum swings. Yep, that's it. And I feel like we're going to end up with things as the rhyme, but let's see. Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind. Consumed by the word. Springy, you're. Oh, God. Springy, you're just dropping the best line. You're just dropping the best line, Springy. Come on. I'm definitely using that I sing. Consumed by the words that I sing. I want something slightly different than consumed, but yeah. Springer, you're killing it. Where do I find the instruments that I use on songs? Rodrigo, most of them are from Contact libraries, mostly Complete, but the drums are all from GGD, Get Good Drums. And then all the guitars, I just play myself, you know. And then Serum is good. I'm going to write Consumed by the words that I sing because I really, really like it. It's just like 95% of the way there. We might end up keeping it. I do really like. Incorporate Pokemon moves into the song lyrics. That's good, Joda. What moves does a Hypno? What moves can a Hypno learn? My old boss just called me and then hung up. I think he butt dialed. Can I get a move list? Yeah, he butt dialed me. Okay. Cool. We're going to refer to this for sure. Confusion, disable, future sight, hypnosis, nasty plot. That's a great one. Switcheroo. Zen headbutt. What? I haven't played Pokemon in so long. Future sight's good. Yeah, those are great. Okay. hear what we got. Corner of your mind, don't stray too far. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings your mind to the words that I say. Can we get any other lines inspired from this? Be free to frolic, be free to play. That would fit syllable-wise really perfectly where we are right now. I just don't want to say frolic because it's such a stupid word. What about be free to run now, be free to play? As the pendulum swings your mind to the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play. Hey, what's up, James? People keep texting me. I'm streaming. Just know you'll never see the light of day. That's good, Hoda. As your mind slowly melts away. Also good, Salty Fox. Also very good. Oh, right, true. Yeah, that's the original Pokedex entry. That's really creepy. Coffee Lemon, you're writing your own. Save some lyrics for yourself. That's a good one. I like it. Light of day is probably how we should end it. Yeah, I agree. Day after day. I agree. Day is definitely the rhyme. It's a weird place to... The light of day. Like syllabically, it's going to feel really weird unless we get the stresses on the syllables right. James, we have a ticking clock in here, which we're using as kind of our pendulum stand-in. Which I know it's not like literal, but I think it does the job right here. Soon you lose future sight. I appreciate the effort fitting future sight into a line. That's good. That's a good try. Fade away is also good. Fades away. That, I think stress-wise, that might work better. I'm really picky about where the stresses lie on lines because it can feel really forced if you don't get it right. If you don't end up singing a line the same way you would say it, it can feel really, really almost like kind of cringy if you don't get the lyric stress pattern just right. So anytime I'm like immediately throwing out a lyric, it's because I can't get it to fit something stress wise in terms of like if I have to say like fades away, like it you don't want it to feel forced structure wise, you get it. Be free to run now, be free to play. The mind you once had fades away. Yep. All of your thoughts slowly start to decay. That's good, Ruby. And decay fits really well. And the future sights you as prey. I don't think that one's working for me, Retro. I'm sorry. Star Spangled Banner, yeah. Also the fact that it was written, I mean, a couple centuries ago, like the way people talk has drifted a lot since then. That's why Shakespeare feels weird to us at times today. The mind you once had starts to decay. It's so close. It's almost there. I need 10 syllables. How's my animation to play with me coming? Slowly, Ethan. I do want to make Light of Day work, though. Like, Fades Away is good. Starts to Decay is also good. But Light of Day fits thematically where we're at kind of in this. Like I said, I don't want to follow the actual story of the creepypasta, but I do want to have something resembling a plot line to this. And so this is the first encounter with the Hypno. He's not necessarily, this isn't necessarily his encounter with, what's his name? Timothy? Jimmy? Preston? Whoever the kid is. Preston. Make you pay? Yeah, but for what, Rilo? Like, there's no revenge going on here. I'll make you sure you won't see the light of day. I'll make sure you won't see the light of day. So, now think about this. I'll make sure you won't see the light of day. The feels really forced in there. It's... I need to find something that fits this really well. Make sure to listen to the words I say. Yep. We might feel a little forced on this, and that's okay. Be free to run now. Be free to play. What happens next after this? Light of day. Okay. So now, those like promises start getting twisted, and you realize, oh no, uh-oh. So we end up with, look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings your mind, consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play. Be free to never get see the light of day. Yeah, that works. Yeah, patrons get instrumentals, MIDI tracks, guitar tabs, early access to songs, all kinds of cool stuff. I just posted a ton of stuff for patrons today. Yeah, we're definitely going to use Your World Fades Away or something like that on the second round of this for sure. Okay, so we have a start here. In the dark corner of the mind, too far. Triple and witty motif. Shush, Tercero. Your eye don't stray too far. We'll start with this. Off the beaten path, alone in the woods. Off the beaten path, alone in the woods, and at least you thought you were. What rhymes with path? Break my mind. Good, Steve. I'm glad because that's exactly what I'm going for. Now you shall feel my hypnotic wrath. That's see, you're going 0 to 100 like that, Frosty Boy. It's gotta be a slow burn, you know? Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. I want to say, like, do you remember the way back or something? Like, do you know how to get back? Do they know you're not coming back? There we go. Okay. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far. We've got like a verse and a pre-chorus here. Corner of your eye, don't stray too far. Off the beaten path, alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play. Be free to never again see the light of day. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's a start. What do we have for we got a lot of lyrics to write. There's a lot of sections to this. Why did I do this? Oh, thanks, SMA. I really don't want the "you are too loud" text again. You're not wrong, Toffee. No, actually, I don't think she can hear me right now, so we could do some tracking. I just didn't want my voice to crack into a million pieces, was more like it. But we can try. Let's try a round of tracking. Some of these, we'll do them in kind of pieces. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. And we will double track this. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Need a lot of air for that line. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that I sing. I actually can't hear the track, hang on. Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that I sing. Water. What's my lowest note, Louis Nordist? It's usually a D. But it's not tonight. Oh, yeah. E flat. I haven't been practicing my low range much because I haven't had a reason to. I've been working so much on my high range. Of which I usually have like an A now. Even B. I think the highest note in Cult of the Lamb is a C, and I really, really had to warm up for that. Oh. Whoa. Oh, yeah! So that's the high range there. It's not consistent, though. Can I hit an F sharp? No. The answer is probably no. No, see, it just breaks up there. I mean, I could do it with, like, whistle tones, but that's not going to be clean. Like... Like, there's a really crappy F sharp. And in terms of... a low one, like I have, oh, and then subharmonics below there. Oh, but it's really not consistent. So it's, no, the answer is no. Where are we? Singing real notes now. Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play. And we'll do that higher line separately because I don't know if it's going to happen. Why am I layering the vocals? Because it sounds better that way, Steve. Be free to run now, be free to play. Be free to never again see the light of day. What is that high note? Oh, no. Oh, it's a C sharp. Okay. We might have that tonight. It's unlikely, but we might. You can hit Christine's last note in Angel of Music. That's wild, Necrotic. Rilo, I'm using Pro Tools along with a whole bunch of plugins. Be free to never again see the light of day. Be. Let's try belting it. It's going to be awful. Get ready for a mess. Whoa! Be free to never again see the light of day. Wow. That was functional. Be free to never again see the light of day. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse for 8 o'clock at night with no warming up. It's also better than I thought it would be, Steve. Let's tune that up real quick. See what we got. Let me show you like what my vocal editing process looks like. Also, the vocals I record usually sound better than we just did. I'm usually warmed up and in a vocal booth and drinking tea and not also like talking to chat at the same time. I'm very loud. I know. I'm waiting for the text from my wife. I think she's in the shower right now, though, so she probably wouldn't hear me. Or she at least wouldn't be able to text me. Bread vibes. So the first thing I'll do is I'll go through the vocal part. I put on a metronome. And I listen. In the dark corner of your eye. That in though was a little early, so I'm going to nudge it later. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Metronome is ironic here, you're right. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming? Oops. Not coming back. That back is just a little late on both of those, so we'll nudge it to the left a little bit. Coming back. Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings your mind, consumed by the words that I sing. You can see I'm late on these. I'm a little behind the line. We're going to move it back in. Consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play, be free to never again see the light of day. And you can hear I'm really, really behind when I'm trying to hit those notes because I'm scared of hitting them. Be free to never again see the light of day. These are way behind. There we go. So I will do that like quick nudge together. And then here's my secret sauce. Check this out. I use a tool called Vocaline. And if we listen to these two tracks right now, they're going to sound like this. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten. You hear how those k's didn't line up? In the dark corner. Like, that's terrible. So what we do is I have a tool that will listen to one and just kind of squeeze the other around and fix it. In the dark corner of your eye. Now it all lines up. Too far off the beaten path, alone in the woods. Oh, Salty Fox, these are just demo vocals. It's supposed to sound like crap. At least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings your mind, consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play, be free to never again see the light of day. Sweet. And yes, I recognize it's not a great vocal performance. I'm well aware of it. Vocaline, yeah, I do not know how it works in FL. I'm sorry. I imagine it's similar in that you select your source track, your first track, and then put it in guide mode and then do whatever you do, whether it's drag the clip in there maybe. I don't know. And then you select the dub, you select dub mode, and then you drag the dub clip in there and then drag it back out. I don't know. I don't know FL like at all for stuff like that. It scares me. And then we hop into autotune. And yes, I'm going to auto-tune this to hell because it's just the demo track and it's okay.
In the dark corner of your eye.
What's up, fun time?
Too far off the beaten path, alone in the woods. At least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that
sounds about right, Norby.
Be free to run now, be free to play, be free to never.
Yeah, Retro, I want to check it out.
In the dark. In the dark.
And here's my tuning process. I know what key I'm in. I wrote this in the key of F sharp minor. So I'm just going to write the notes that I wish I had sang properly. So F sharp, G sharp, A.
In the dark corner of your eye.
And I'll just kind of quickly burn through this. Corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path, alone in the woods. At least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming? And then it kind of broke on that last note. It doesn't recognize it. That's okay. Look in my eyes. Watch as the pendulum swings your mind. Da, da, da. The words that I sing, be free to run now. This is what I do. I literally sing along with it while I go so I don't lose my place. Be free to play. Be free to never again see the light of day.
In the dark corner of your eye.
Yeah, autotune gives you full control over, if I wanted to draw in like an exact pitch curve that I wanted it to have, I can totally do that. I'm not doing that right now because I just want fast, stupid results. And we're going to run that same correction on this track. I don't have to redo it or anything.
Far off the beaten path, alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings your mind, consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now.
Thanks, Rilo. I'm proud of that line.
Be free to never again see the light of day. In the dark.
Yeah, that's something. Okay. I promise I'll record that better for the real thing.
In the dark corner.
Okay, here's the other thing I had planned. Obviously, we got to mix this. So let's put, not that one, a de-esser on there. We'll put some EQ. It does still sound funny at the end. I agree. But it's a line that's literally existed for 5 minutes and I haven't had time to practice it. That's the other thing y'all don't realize is that vocalists practice lines, like single lines, so much. Like I worked with my voice coach on on Cult of the Lamb, which was hilarious, walking him through like just why this song was what it was. I was like, look, all right, so you're this lamb, and there's this like eldritch god who's granted you, immortality and stuff. But yeah, so it's like a rock opera duet between the two of them. Louis Nordis, do I play any actual instruments? Yes. Yeah, I play guitar, bass, drums, piano, a little bit of like saxophone and flute and stuff. Yes. But yeah, explaining that to my voice teacher was funny. But we just sat there working on in my last lesson last week. We sat there working on, what line was it? But you're here at my side now, back to the world above. Just that part, just literally those like few words, just figuring out how to belt those and where in my throat it needed to be and the perfect mouth position you needed. It was just like everything. Dean's vocal coach having no idea what a Cult of the Lamb is. Okay, so Toffee, the funniest thing is, this is my voice coach. I'm not going to play the actual music because it'll get copyright slammed. But this band, Veil of Maya, that's my voice coach. They're singer. And the funniest thing is, I was working on, back when I was covering The Rumbling, the season 4 Attack on Titan opener. I was like, oh, I'm working on this song. It's the opening theme from season 4 of Attack on Titan. And he's like, oh yeah, I think I heard of that. And I'm like, your biggest song is named after a main character of that show, Lucas. But I guess their guitar player is the big Attack on Titan fan in the band. Lucas is incredible. He's such an amazing teacher and such an amazing vocalist. That was just so funny to me that he has not watched Attack on Titan. And their biggest song is named Mikasa. And it's 100% named after like the Mikasa from Attack on Titan, because that whole album is named after like fictional female characters. It's called Matriarch. And yeah, Lilu, Ellie, Mikasa, Eris, like it's all the way down. Anyway, so that was funny. You don't know what Attack on Titan is? Louis Nordis. It's a really good anime. It's about a lot of things. It's more of a political anime than anything else. Like it's a political drama and thriller with like spies and different nations warring at each other, and there happen to be giant monsters everywhere, but that's not important.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back?
Cool. Let's just get a little folder for these vocals to put them in. And we'll put just a little echo on here.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not?
This one is going to get pitch shifted down an octave, I think.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back?
Hey, good night, Necrotic Demon.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes.
Oh, I goofed a line there. Got a note wrong. Whoops.
My eyes, my
Let's try that again.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play. Be free to never again take the light of day.
Yeah. There it is. Okay, let's write lyrics for the chorus. I'm feeling good now. I want to hear it one more time. Hang on. Thanks, fun time.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play. Be free to never again take the light of
Yeah. Ooh, I like it. There's 97 viewers right now, and 97 is Hypno's Pokedex number. That's very good. Good catch, Snowflake. Okay, okay. Let's find something for the chorus. Well, actually, we're not at the chorus yet. Okay, a little part of me wants to... I want to know what it would sound like if this was this section. Like if we got rid of this part of the instrumental and just shuffled everything back one. Because I feel like we're building towards something big and we can't keep that energy really high for 3 whole more sections. We have this part, and then we have a pre-chorus, and then we have our chorus. That's so much. That's so long to keep the energy so high. I think I want to see what happens. Just want to see what happens if I take this part and put it here instead.
Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play. Be free to never again take the light of day.
Okay, it's not a... It totally works. I actually don't think it's as necessary now that I'm getting into it. Ah.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone
What do y'all think?
at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words.
Yeah, I think it works every way. Either way.
Be free to run now, be free to play. Be free to never again take the light of
Okay, I think I do want to go that route. Yeah. I think we're going to cut this section. Boop. Because it really felt like, even the melody I wrote, it felt like it was rehashing what was already there.
thought you were. Do they know you're not?
What I do want to do, because I felt like we added some stuff here, right? This stuff. Unless We put these in here. And then we put this here. Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings your mind. Consumed by this is going to go here. Yeah, okay. So we can still use all the stuff I wrote. That's good. Oh, thanks, Marcy. Who's the advertiser? No, that's my bot. He's showing my Spotify. Yeah, that works. Thanks, Angry Folk. Be free to never again see the light. I want some harmonized vocals here, singing like, we have Break My Mind still open here. Okay. Nope, not that. Let's look to the Hypno's lyrics again. Now look to me, the pendant calls. Yeah, we can pull this here. Yeah, so these lines are going to be, check this out. We're going to have some harmonies going on here. This will be fun. Yes, Caribou, I did. That was hilarious. Oh, my God. Yeah, Davey sent that to me. Whoops. Sorry, doubled there. Yeah, Davey sent me the rap from, hey, kids, blah, 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 that part over the rap in the middle of You're Welcome. And, oh, my God, it's amazing. Has anyone put the It's About Drive, It's About Power rap in the middle of that? I feel like somebody must have, right? I don't think it would even work because it's not the same time signature, but they're both The Rock, and that's enough for me. Try to resist the pendant's call. This is going to be like a real Avenged Sevenfold backing vocal harmony thing. Try to resist the pendant's call. Swing back and forth, your eyelids fall. And then we'll have try to resist the pendant's call. Try to resist the pendant's call. Swing back and forth, your eyelids fall. Cole. I know, Toffee. Singing pronunciation's really weird because it's not at all how we talk. But it's why when people sing, they don't really seem to have an accent. And it's because singing lives in like this weird no accent spot because we're all just desperately trying to make the vowel sounds for our vocals to work. Let's layer more harmonies. I'm all about like just stupid amounts of harmonies. Let's do octaves on both of those. Try to resist the pendant's call. Swing back and forth, your eyelids fall. Try to resist the pendant's call. That's not happening. Try to resist the pendant's call. There it is. Swing back and forth, your eyelids fall. Cool. Let's get one of those lined up on the beat like we did before. It's probably already pretty good. I'm not even going to worry about it. It seems pretty good. We'll run those through Vocaline real quick. We'll run them through Autotune real quick. And then we can get to our chorus.
Try to resist the pendant's call.
Hypno's victims are singing that part. That's a cool interpretation, Hades.
Your eyelids fall. Try.
And these we can hit real hard with the Autotune because they're going to be stacked harmonies. This one, I think, is try to resist the pendant's call. Oh, yeah, it's really simple. Okay.
Try to resist the pendant's call. Swing back and forth, your
Left and right in the chorus.
fall.
Yeah, Snowflake, I like that.
Try to
Or at the bridge, somewhere for sure.
Try to resist the pendant's call. Swing back and forth, your eyelids fall. Try to resist.
Where's the song about the bite of 87? I still have not really consumed any Five Nights at Freddy's media whatsoever, besides DA Games songs, so I don't know. Hey, thank you so much, Ismail. Oh, I hate these. We're getting rid of those. Yeah, forget these. Bye-bye tracks. Didn't like you. That's basically every stream, Edible. I really wanted some, like, I keep saying like rap vocals, but just like spoken lines in between here. I'll think of something to put in there. I did do a cover of Living Tombstone's song too, you're right. And yeah, maybe we'll have to play Security Breach finally so I understand what the hell Five Nights at Freddy's actually is. I know it's not like a good representation of the actual FNAF game loop, but yeah, maybe we'll check that out when the DLC drops. Yeah, Caribou. It totally is, does it? I know. There's only so many things I can write in 12/8. Should this chorus be catchier? Should we just scrap this whole chorus part? Like, it doesn't feel good. I don't know. Like, Play With Me worked really well because it was a super catchy, dancey chorus, right? Same with Intruder. Like, just such catchy choruses. It was all about the chorus in those songs. I'm feeling like this song doesn't have a chorus. I want to hear it again. Andrew, I have studied a lot of music theory, Andrew. Yeah. So I've studied a ton of music theory. I'm not like consciously applying it while I'm writing. What I am applying is all the practice I've done in jazz improvisation. I took a lot of jazz improv classes and I've played a lot of jazz gigs where you have to literally just write melodies on the fly all night and they have to be fast and perfect. And you're not just working with like regular chords, you're working with jazz chords in 10 different keys at once. So that stuff makes writing like melodies in simple keys like a freaking breeze. That's my one big like hidden advantage here is that I've played a ton of jazz gigs. And yeah, I agree, Vanilla. I think we might just like scrap the whole chorus that we have and start new instrumentally everything. I like everything up to the chorus though. Let's listen to what we have. Microtones never come up in like any real music making outside of like microtonal music, which is weird stuff that most people don't listen to.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were doomed.
You good, radio? It definitely wasn't Spike. All right. No, I like the instrumental. I don't want to mess with the instrumental. What I think of the Mario movie trailer, gorgeous visually speaking, especially the shot where Bowser is walking through the fire. Like just, where is it? This shot. Oh my God. Like, it looked like, and I mean this in the best way, and it's wild that this is the biggest compliment I can give it. It looked like a Smash Ultimate cinematic, right? Like, and that's the best thing it could be. And yeah, Jack Black is nailing Bowser's voice. Until he said, "Who's gonna stop me?" I wasn't crazy about that. But when he said, "Open the gates," I was just like, oh, we have a voice actor here. Hey. So I was totally down with that. The whole scene with the Penguin Kingdom, like, great. Love it. Love the vibe they're going for. Obviously, I'm not, like, thrilled about Chris Pratt's performance. I do want to say I'm, like, holding out full judgment. I totally plan to see the movie. I'm holding out judgment until I see the rest of it. I think they probably picked the worst part of the movie they could show of his performance. I'm sure he gets more animated and interesting further down the movie. Salty Fox. Yes, I have listened to a ton of Mick Gordon music. I've covered a lot of his songs, and I wrote a Doom song in the style of his called All I Know Is Slay. So yes, super, super into Mick Gordon stuff, Salty. And yeah, Mario's voice is literally just, I said, I was talking to JD from Tales from Rukon, my D&D show, and we were talking about it, and JD's from New York City, and they like obviously have a strong opinion about Mario's voice. And I said, yeah, it's like, I said Mario's voice sounds like LaCroix tastes. And JD said, don't do LaCroix dirty like that. and I said, what I mean is, it sounds like somebody explained the concept of a Brooklyn accent to someone else 200 feet away from Chris Pratt while he was wearing headphones. And then he tried as hard as he could to just sound like Chris Pratt instead. Oh, the Brazilian voice actors are better than ours? I want to hear that at some point, Tercero. Okay, let's write a new chorus melody. Something catchier. Toffee, but the problem is he's not a ton of either. Like Lou Albano had like the big you know, the really grunty like I'm Mario, you know. And Charles Martinet has the squeaky high like cheesy Italian sound. And he just didn't go anywhere with either of those. And he's just kind of mostly just Chris Pratt. Mushroom Kingdom, here I come. And it sounds like he like read a description of a Brooklyn accent on Wikipedia. Just wait till there's velociraptors in the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm sure he's better in the rest of the movie. It was just a weird thing to put in the trailer. It was not the case. I think that's a better chorus melody than we had. This calls for a Super Mario movie song. I want to just cover Jump Up Superstar. I've had like a cover of that sitting in my back pocket for a while that I really want to do. Wait, did I write? Your skin is freezing. You let me help you take it off. Damn it. There's only so many notes, people. I don't care. I'm leaving it. I hate to say it. I actually really came around on Winter Horrorland. I still don't like Monster, but Winter Horrorland I like. At least my version of it. I'm leaving the melody, but we're obviously not going to sing that. What about when he's in the cave? Ocarina of Time melodies are made of 4 notes. You're right. I like that they made it so you can actually play a chromatic scale by holding like R and Z while playing the ocarina, though. Like, they put thought into making that a real instrument, and that's wild to me. I love it. Yeah, da, 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 da. I have to try so hard not to write Your Skin is Freezing. I'm so mad now. Ocarina equals bad instrument. That's a hot take, Tercero. You're never leaving. Your loved ones suffer at the thought. That's good. That's very good. I want like a line. Just something to start it. That is really, really good, Springy. Did I know my song is in a mod? Scyther, which are you talking about? My songs are in lots of mods. You know I wouldn't hurt a fly. Yeah. Tercera, I don't think it has to be versatile if it doesn't if it does one thing really nicely. Like if it does the ocarina sound well, you can use it as the ocarina sound. You just can't use it for everything. Panzer's here, what's up? No, it's not gonna be Friday Night Funkin'. So here, I'll play what you got. I'll play what we got so far.
the dark corner of your eye. Don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings. Your mind consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play. Be free to never again take the light of day. Try to resist the pendant's call. Swing back and forth, your eyelids fall.
That's what we got so far. It did occur to me about 5 minutes ago that this is the same rhythm as Your Skin is Freezing. Here, let me help you take it off. And that sucks, but we're keeping it anyway. I'm also just like hesitant to use the word children in this because it feels icky. Like we've avoided it this long, we may as well try to go the whole time. Just because there's like an underlying grossness to the original creepypasta that I'm trying really hard to avoid. I'd rather stick to just like the general concept of it being a monster that abducts people and eats them. I'm good with that. The song is just the song is, I know I wrote it, Scyther. I wrote it for that mod, Scyther. It's not a surprise to me. It's only a matter of time before your eyelids shut. That's good, Dominic. No children, no motifs. Them's the rules, Norby. Except the Lavender Town motif, I definitely snuck in this section. But that's a sneaky one. Did I know someone made a Versus Longest Solo Ever mod and used all the songs that I wrote specifically for it? No, I'm sorry, Scyther. We're just teasing. No capes. Passes Metroid Brinstar? Which part of Metroid Brinstar? Oh, you're right. Oh, shoot. Brinstar Depths, right? Or regular Brinstar. I forgot. Nope, not that. Oh. Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that. If you like Metroid music, go check out Lacey Johnson's new album. She just dropped a whole Metroid cover album, and it absolutely slaps. She's amazing. She's wonderful. Go check out her stuff. So... try to incorporate the abandoned Pokemon Center in the background of the Friday Night Funkin' mod. I'm not really like trying to really directly associate this with Friday Night Funkin', to be honest. Am I real? That's a good question, SMA. Are any of us real? I think Spike's joking. I am on Spotify. It's me, though. It's on purpose. I own this. Don't worry. You can listen to it. I think Springy had the "You're never leaving" line, and I do like that. You're never leaving. Hey, later, Salty Fox. Have a good night. Hey, Callie, what's up? Yeah, Tercero gets the forever like title of being the person who got me to cover Friday Night Funkin' in the first place. You're never leaving. I want to say like I tied the ropes too tight is the line. I just got banned on Twitter, man. I'm heckin' seething. I'm heckin' seething. That's great. These ropes will burn away your skin. That's terrifying. I also don't think that's actually accurate in the thing, right? If LSE became a gamer, what do you think I am? I'm a person writing music about a video game from 1990, what, 6, 7? I've been playing Pokemon games since Gen 1. I'm a gamer, buddy. You think something's missing? No. Hota, that's really good. We're gonna try real hard to sneak that in there. Lost Silver too. Yeah, I wanted to work Lost Silver in there. It doesn't feel like that's gonna organically come up. I don't know. Can I make a Mario's Madness song? Is that an actual creepypasta? I've only ever seen it as a Friday Night Funkin' mod. Yeah, agreed, Callie. Writing lyrics is real tricky. When it flows, it's nice when they're actually coming. Which they were for this first half. It went really well. I'm really happy with the progress we made. My psychic power is far too strong. That's pretty good, Monkman. That's good. You're never leaving. These ropes I tied will hold you tight. What rhymes with tight? Make a spam ton song? Man, honestly, I totally would, but Ad Infinitum is just so good that I would feel so inadequate going anywhere near it. It's just so ridiculously good. You're never leaving. The ropes I tied will hold you tight. You're not a fan of Ad Infinitum? I love it. I love it. It hits so many like specific buttons for me from like the I agree the interruptions are like a lot at first, but there's so much great lyricism in there, so many great references to songs from The Music Man, which is like such a specific Broadway nerd thing to reference. But just like go listen to I'm not going to play it for you, but if you go listen to You Got Trouble and I think Pick a Little Talk a Little. But mostly the main title. And is this what I think it is? Hang on. Okay, yeah. These first two tracks are like where he's pulling so much of the delivery for Spam Ton from, and he pulls like several direct lines from it. And it's awesome. I love it. I love it. But I'm a giant Broadway nerd. You're never leaving. These ropes will hold you far too tight. They don't believe in me. They'll hold you far too tight. They don't believe in me. I want to say, like, aren't you glad you were right or something, or too bad you were right? I don't know. Did you finish the song? No, I have not yet, Gaming. Sorry. They don't believe it. But soon they just might. Maybe. That's okay, Timothy. They don't believe in me. I'll figure out how to phrase this, but I don't know. Believing these ropes will hold you far too tight. They don't believe in me. I have no idea where we're going to go for a second verse. I usually write those off stream, though. That comes to me at like the last second, and I'll just scramble out a second verse and bridge. They all come to me at once. And I'm not thrilled about this ending here. Fight could work as a rhyme there. Believing these ropes will hold you far too tight. Believe in me. Oh yeah, Spike, totally. There's gonna be all kinds of I would definitely like some spoken or whispered stuff in between these lines. And then right here, there's whispered stuff, creepy lines.
Swing back and forth, your eyelids fall.
Don't make me wake the others. Can I do a Mandor Handhook car door song? How good of like a breakdown scream line would that be? It's like dun 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 dun. Mandor Handhook car door. Your life is not your given right. That's not bad. These ropes will hold you far too tight. Okay, so maybe your body's giving up the fight. What if while you're making a song for a thing, you suddenly just get better at making music? You go back and go over it and remake the thing. Or you just move on and make the next thing better. That's totally happened to me, Kasu. Like, for example, Versus Longest Solo Ever Week 2. I've changed so much since I wrote it. Like, Versus Longest Solo Ever Week 2 was finished music-wise before Week 1 came out. That's how old those songs are. And I'm going to go over them and like renew them. Yeah, go check out Versus Longest Solo Ever. It's here. All right, so maybe leaving isn't Damn it, Caribou. You're never leaving. Your body's giving up the fight. The thing, like, what about melodic? I just don't know where things need to fit. Where can you get the LSE chromatic? It's in the GitHub that I just, like, if you go to that and then you go to the, here, I could just link the GitHub directly. It's in the art folder. There's a folder called MIDI Stems and Chromatics. It's all in there. There's something missing. No one will hear you say goodnight. That's good, Retro. Oh, I'm totally okay with that, Spike. That's great. More free publicity for my songs. Who cares? All right. I don't think we're going to get the chorus tonight. I don't think we're going to break this part. But I really like what we've got so far. Let's take a listen.
In the dark corner of your eye, don't stray too far off the beaten path. Alone in the woods, at least you thought you were. Do they know you're not coming back? Look in my eyes, watch as the pendulum swings your mind, consumed by the words that I sing. Be free to run now, be free to play, be free to never again take a life. Try to resist the pendant's call. Swing back and forth, your eyelids fall.
Leaving, your body's giving up the fight.
Yeah, it's so close. I'm just like out of steam here. Especially because I was working on a bunch of crazy stuff all day too. Okay, cool. We will be right back here first thing in the morning. In less than 12 hours, we're going to stream, I think, some of the new mods that dropped online. Antipathy. Might even check out Scratch and Melody. I don't know. So that's all for tonight. Thank you so much to everyone for hanging out. Thank you especially to anyone who joined members or donated, like Jasmine Pasley. Thank you so much, Jasmine, for the super chat. You rock. You are amazing. And thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Jasmine. That is awesome. Yeah, Retro, let me hear that. Can you drop a link, or are we on Discord? Is it in the longest Discord ever? Any plans to release The One Who Waits? Yes, I got to catch up on SoundCloud, Jay. That'll be up tonight. It's in versus LSE Music. Cool. Whoop. What happened? Oh no. What happened? That was weird. It's really cool, but you've got these major chords in there. You really, really nailed the vibe and the timing. But you're using major chords there, I think. I really like it. Good stuff. Good stuff, Retro. Really good work. Does the opponent in Verse OSC's week 2 chromatic? There's several opponents in Verse Longa Solo over week 2. Speaking of which, trailer coming soon for that within a couple weeks. Okay, I got to run. Have a wonderful evening. I will see y'all later. I'll see you in the morning. Have a good night. Bye-bye.